Okay, so a couple days ago I was out here and cored up a few more of these live oak logs. I noticed the chain was getting pretty dull. It probably dulled up pretty good when I was cutting that Spanish red oak up, because that had a lot of dirt on it. So I'm just going to do a few passes on this chain here. It just needs a little bit. I've done a couple of other teeth so far, so let's see, that one's been done. So I'm just going to do a few passes on these, try to get it a little sharpened up again before I get going again today. I'm going to try to get y'all in here a little bit so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. Try to keep in frame. I'm not really, I haven't really done too many demonstrations before. A lot of this technique that I'm trying to do here is come from watching videos of Bucking, so I'm trying to learn that skill. He's got some good content on there if you want to learn how to sharpen a chain. So anyways, you get in here and you did, I've been doing about, probably like 5 or 6 passes down into the gullet. 2, 4, and maybe one more. And so now, you're getting that gullet back. So now, going off the chain, the little mark on the chain that's 30 degrees, I'll try to stay level with that. And now I'm working on pulling up. And each time, so I'm kind of pulling up and back as I'm going. But then when I slide it back, I'm letting pressure off. So. And I don't know if you're seeing that little burr form there. So keeping it at 30 degrees the best I can. And once that burr forms all the way across, kind of give it a pull up, and that whole burr comes off. And now you got a pretty sharp chain. And I'm sure it's nowhere near as sharp as he can get them, but I'm still learning. I'm no professional at this. So yeah, so that's how it's working. All right, take 3. So I was sharpening this tooth right here and didn't realize that I was getting out of frame, so I needed to keep the saw in a certain position. So we'll go ahead and try this next tooth here. I was explaining on that so I got the bar cupped into my armpit a little bit to keep it. I got it hanging off the back of the tailgate here, and I got the saw pushed up against the tailgate lanyard. So I'm not having as much force on this side, so it takes a little bit longer. But we'll get in here and we'll push down and back at the same time, trying to get that gullet dug in. about time for me to swap files. So what I like to do is I like to get it to where about a quarter of the file is underneath the tooth. I'll do a few more passes here. I hope I'm still in frame. Otherwise I'll have to do this a fourth time, or I'll just give up on it. Like, all right, I'll just sharpen the chain and come on, give me that. A few more. I know I'm shifting around a bit. I think that'll be good. Our goat has our little flake there that came off. All right, now start working it up and back. You want to get that burr on that tooth. We got a burr going, but I kind of flipped up, so we'll get a little bit more, keeping that 30-degree angle. Well, it just flipped it off, and it's nice and sharp, so I think I'll leave that tooth right where it's at instead of continuing to work on it a little bit more. It's not as much gold as I want to get. I definitely got a lot more practice to do, but I think that'll do it for today. Go ahead and finish sharpening this up. Okay, so just got done sharpening the teeth on this chainsaw, but you're not done with the job of sharpening until you sharpen the rakers down. So this is just a Oregon raker gauge that I picked up, a little flat file. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to sharpen these rakers down real quick. And we're starting to get some raindrops. I believe this raker gauge takes it down to yeah, 25 thousandths height on the rakers. Just got finished up sharpening the chain on the CS-590, and just wanted to try it out real quick. I'm running out of time today. It's getting a little bit later, so I just wanted to see real quick how sharp it was, how good I did. Just gonna cut a few cookies here real quick. Make sure it's oiling good. breaking in a little bit. I think on my fifth, like between 5 and 6 tank. Alright, try it again. We'll take one straight through, see how long it takes.